Okay, well, thank you, Robin, and thank you for having Cinepolis in this conference, in this MITA TechTalks. Being Mex There you go. That's a great point. And Elizabeth Hopkins, head of our Cinepolis Click venture, is it's an outstanding woman in a very high-ranked position within the company. So that linking to the previous panel. And I'd like to say that being Mexican and being tech passionate, it's really remarkable to have this conference here in Mexico. For that, I'd like to congratulate Lynn and Robin for putting this together. I'm very proud of being here in this initiative. And as I mentioned, I represent Cinepolis. You all know who Cinepolis is, and I'm just going to go quickly through, if I can switch slides. I already said we are a movie theater company. We are brick and mortar. We are a privately held company. We are based in a medium-sized city of central Mexico, which that doesn't really point out to an innovative or tech company, and we don't claim to be that. And I guess we were invited to this presentation because of the small things that we've done to improve the service that we provide to our customers, and that's what I want to share with you in the next minutes. A little bit of background. Perfecto. ¿Listo? Gracias. We are the fourth largest movie theater company in terms of screen count. The three that precede us are all US-based. We operate in Mexico and other 11 countries, and we run more than 3,000 screens in those 11 countries. And well, innovation, what we believe innovation has been a key element of Cinepolis' growth strategy ever since we started. And innovation to us is making those small changes for the core experience of our customers. And I'm going to go through some of those changes since we started in 1999, doing the first stadium seating theaters in the region. Ever since 1997, all the screens that we have built are all stadium seating, which, I mean, now it's sort of a standard, but for Latin America, that was a huge innovation back then. And in 1999, we developed the VIP theater concept, which provides seating with footrest, which is very wide. We have leather seats. We have waiters that serve you within the theater. We serve French crepes. We serve gourmet cuisine in the theater. We serve alcohol, drinks, and that makes a very different kind of experience and ambience within the places where we have it. And we've grown from our initial Mexico City test to 8 different countries and having more than 300 screens operational in the 8 countries where we operate. We've introduced the first IMAX screen in the region, and I know you all know about IMAX, and this is not like breakthrough technology, but what I want to point out, bringing the IMAX example, is the way in which we thought about projection and technology, and we see that that's very important for our customer experience, and we don't want to compromise in projection and sound. And ever since we launched IMAX screens, we've always had a focus on providing the best cinematographic experience. In 2010, well, and going from the visual part and the audio part of the experience, there's always popcorn, key element for a movie-going experience. And as you know, popcorn has been with movies for a long time, and popcorn was a product that is key for our business, but was very stagnant, I would say, growing very slowly in a year-after-year basis. We thought that even that product that was very mature could get some innovation. And what we did was invest in new equipment, renew all the equipment, do new suppliers for providing us better products. We did 4 different flavors of popcorn, and we launched a campaign in order to put in the minds of our customers popcorn as a key part of the experience. And this is the ad that we shown. Let me just share it with you.
Hola, ¿me das un refresco y unas palomitas grandes?
No, mejor chicas. Yo no quiero.
Chicas.
Sí, chicas.
Ok. Palomitas chicas.
Gracias.
Ve por otras, ¿no?
Unas palomitas. ¿Quieres unas? No, es que no me las acabo.
¿Qué vas a querer, mijo?
Unas palomitas. ¿Y tú?
Nada, yo solo te robo un puñito.
So after this after this campaign, our sales grew 22% the year after. So we find out that even with very mature products, trying to offer them in a smart way with very high quality, customers react to attention to detail. Another key part of the theater experience is where you sit. And we started having reserved seats in 2011, and today in every single Cinépolis worldwide, you find reserved seats. Even in the smallest towns in the outskirts of Mexico City, you will find reserved seats. And we have seen in other markets that that's sold as a premium experience, just the fact to being able to sit in the place where you want to sit within the theater. And once we find out that the inside that our customers reduce their anxiety when they know where they're going to sit, we implemented it everywhere in every Cinépolis. Then, also last year, we introduced the 4D experience. This is a technology that we brought from Korea, starting in Mexico, and now we have it in other 2 countries. And what you find in a 4D auditorium is a moving seat that is synchronized with a blockbuster movie. So you get a seat that can jump, can slide, can tilt, can twist. And besides the seat, you find lights, you find storms, you find fog, bubbles, scent, and that, if it's well synchronized as it is with the movie that you're seeing, it makes the experience a lot more immersive, and it really changes the way in which you see movies, and it's performing outstandingly. And our customers are seeing those types of innovations as one that brings them closer to our brand. So, fostering innovation in Cinépolis has 3 angles, and I mentioned it briefly before, but we want to do it from the leadership part of the company, challenging our existing orthodoxies and challenging the way in which we did things previously. We want to get input from our staff, as I mentioned earlier. We do some workshops, we do product testing, and we even do some competitions about innovations from our employees, and out of those competitions came the ideas of improving things like popcorn. So you can see how powerful is getting ideas from your staff, that you're already having them every day at your theaters, and you can get their ideas and put them into work and bring them into real innovation that moves the needle of the results of the company. And finally, customer feedback. And out of customer feedback, we are not only doing sessions, but we are constantly trying to listen to what our customers are trying to say about our service and about even the products that they want to watch. And I will talk about that when I refer to Cine Predictor, another site that we are launching. So we believe that our customers have a different experience when they get in touch with Cinepolis, and we try to put that together for you guys in a way that with some animation, we melt it with some interesting figures for all the entrepreneurs to see what's the potential for the retail market in online businesses. So please have a look at the following clip. So all of those are applications that we've developed in the past 24 months and that we've brought to the market in a way to get our brick and mortar traditional business closer to our customers and to have them more engaged to the products that we offer. So as you can see, there have been a lot of new ideas and potential ventures to link with the services that we provide, and well, in this type of examples is where we get closer to entrepreneurs and to smart businesses that provide us with ideas and with options to improve the way in which we traditionally sell the products that we sell. So another way in which we listen our customers' feedback is also through technology. And now I'm going to the Cine Predictor part that I mentioned. We have 40 years in the industry. We are the largest movie theater chain in Mexico and in many countries in Latin America. So as you might expect, we have a very experienced programming programming division. Our head film buyer gets together his team, and every week he tries to predict what's going to be the opening weekend figures for every single title. And so next, probably we're having The Hobbit shortly, and they are thinking what's going to be the Hobbit opening weekend, because we have to align our operations to the expected demand that we might be getting during that weekend. And the decision of how to staff the theaters could really move the needle from one side or the other. So having a good prediction is something really desired in our industry, and it's quite unpredictable how a movie will open. We thought, why don't we use technology to try to see if some algorithms or technology can give us a closer sense of how a movie is going to open. So we started with another new venture, analyzing with artificial intelligence tweets, and the tweets and the buzz around the movies that were coming. And we started that 6 months ago, and when we started, our film buying area was much better. But in the last month, Cine Predictor has outperformed our experts. So you find ways to use technology that can even bring you solutions that are better than what experts can come out with. And this is an example that we thought we should share here with you guys, to also provide a point of reference that technology can improve even an old business as movie theaters is, and opening weekends, that's something that has been out there for a long time. Tweets and social media can be an accurate predictor of what's the performance that a movie will have. So using these examples that were all developed in Mexico has made us understand the Mexican market and develop some knowledge. And based on that knowledge, we have been able to go to other markets. But as I've mentioned earlier this morning, we thought that exactly the things that we developed for Mexico were going to work out everywhere, and that was really not the case. But my point is that we started with Mexico and trying to be successful in our local market, and using that experience to grow to other territories and to different markets. So out of Mexico, we went to Latin America. We started by from Guatemala, and we went to other 5 Central American countries where we currently have 126 screens. Then we went south to Colombia, Peru, and recently to Brazil, where we already have 159 screens. We also went to India 3 years ago, and currently we have 47 screens there. It has been slower, our growth in India, but every time we open a theater there, it's just packed, and the numbers are outstanding there in India. And we also went north. We went to the US with a luxury venture, with just luxury cinemas in the Southern California area. And we have been very successful in our venture there as well. But we have been changing the offering for each of these markets. For example, in Brazil, the opportunity in Brazil was based on the fact that it's a non-saturated market, unlike Mexico and other countries that have had very aggressive growth. Brazil haven't, and so that non-saturated market offers an opportunity for companies like ours, and it's also a very fast-growing economy. The challenges are that costs in Brazil are higher in pretty much every industry and every venture, and construction costs are not different. And another challenge is that relationships with developers is something difficult to crack, because they are used to deal with their Brazilian counterparts. We have a 3-year plan where we are intending to grow at a double-digit growth pace in terms of number of screens for the next 3 years. So going to the other side of the world, going to India, there's, of course, a strategic opportunity in India because they have a very strong cinema culture with Bollywood. They are the country that produces the most number of films a year. They produce more than 1,000 films per year, and they consume the most of our industry. They have, as you all know, a very aggressive or very vibrant emerging middle class and young population. And the challenges would be that the supply chain for such a large country are difficult. The consumption in concessions is quite low, much lower than what we find in Mexico and, of course, the US and other countries. And the bureaucracy and licensing processes are very inefficient. We have a 3-year plan to grow more than 50 screens per year, and we will be boosting our presence in India in 2013 in a significant way. And the US. In the US, we find an opportunity with our VIP offering, our VIP experience. For us, was puzzling the fact that we were very successful with our VIP offering in Mexico, in Guatemala, in Costa Rica, and the most affluent country in this part of the world pretty much didn't have a VIP offering in almost any theater, in almost any state in the US. So we started by piloting our idea in the metropolitan area of the San Diego region in Del Mar, and we had tremendous success in an 8-plex there in Del Mar. Currently, we are operating 4 multiplexes between San Diego and LA, all in California, and the numbers are also very positive and very successful. The idea there is to target high-income demographics, which there are a lot of pockets clustered in California, in the East Coast, in Florida, and we will focus those pockets in a geographical way. And the challenges are, of course, strong competition throughout the country. The largest companies of exhibition are based in the US. Strict regulations of alcohol licensing, and as I've mentioned also earlier, film zones. There are zones around large theaters where if you go and put a multiplex there, you will not get product because of protection of large multiplexes. Our 3-year plan is also growing double digits in terms of screen count. So innovation, we see it as a differentiation strategy on a long-term basis. Small changes over time for us is innovating. And what's next for Cinépolis? I'm going to go quickly through. Well, here we will be launching in 2013 an internet video on demand platform called Cinépolis Click. And that for us would be switching from out-of-home entertainment to in-home entertainment. So we will try to entertain our customers from one screen to the other, from the big screen to the small screen. We will try to enter that market based on our strength with studios, with our strong relationship with studios, having a well-known brand and knowing the Mexican market. Those are the levers that we believe are going to be useful for launching our Cinépolis Click project. We will improve our social CRM with more than 10 million users across various databases. We will do them in a single database way, and we will try to use further our social CRM initiatives. We will launch a project that currently is named Cinépolis Wallet, where you can pay as a closed paying system that would be accepted in every platform that we run. We will also improve our digital signage presence. We will have most of our posters and signage within the lobbies based on a digital way, or based on a digital platform. And finally, we will have digital projection. And yeah, that was short, but. Yeah, that was short but significant, because Cinépolis will change from being a company of 35mm film to a more than 3,000 screen network. It will all be transmission, distribution, and exhibition of digital files. So for the first term of next year, we will no longer be a film company. We will be a network based on buildings that show digital files. So in the end, we will become a digital company that can show any content. And doing that, changing more than 3,000 screens from film to digital, has not been a minor thing in terms of investment. And we are finishing that in the first term of of next year. And we hope for that to be the segue to a digital era within the company. So with that, we'd like to use technology as a leverage force for our growth. Technology in all of the territories where we operate. And I guess that with that, I'm done with my slides. Thank you. And I don't know if we have time for Q&A. No? Okay. Thank you.